Of how I'm feeling for you. Ooh, girl, you're blowing my mind. Can't find the words to tell you just what I'm feeling for you. Let me lay it on the line. I wanna be with you, baby girl, you're blowing my mind. I can't believe it's true, baby girl, you're blowing. There we go. There we go.
You know, well, blow my mind if we ever can cut this intro short.
Man.
Cancel that, baby. It's Christmas. Jeremiah Watts.
Never gonna be.
And I know, you waiting on that bag of coal to be delivered during the playoffs. Hey, y'all.
Tampa Bay. You already starting that wrong.
I'm scratching.
Scratch.
Hey, I'm taking Jay all the way into 2022, y'all. Y'all, we here with Sports Talk. We back. Tuesday night, y'all. What's up, fellas? I just want to welcome everybody. Sports Talk in the Room on TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with the global reach. I'm your host, Vance Bradford, along with my co-host, Mr. Philip Townsend in the house. And let me introduce my crew, man. My boys are representing the West Coast. We have our national touring comedian. Also, he's the JV coach. He's doing double duties for us here on Sports Talk. Y'all show some love for my main man, Mr. Mark Howard. What's up, Mark?
Mark Howard.
The JV coach.
What are you, man?
I am the
Okay,
JV coach.
Hey, that means you're going to strive because we all looking for that head coaching call one day.
Yeah, I'll put y'all on the staff.
You could have used me on the staff, for real. You could use me on the staff.
I know I could do the job.
Before we go on, let me finish up, man, and I'll bring in the host of the Two Dog Sports Talk out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, y'all. My main man, sickle cell advocate in the house. And he went and bought him a new hat. Woo, he's stepping out there. He must got a new contract with them Dallas Cowboys. Y'all show some love for Mr. Jeremiah Watts in the house, y'all.
What's up, everybody? Get well soon, Terry. We miss you. And this, I didn't buy this hat. I got this hat as a birthday present.
That's right. You just did have a birthday. Happy birthday, brother.
That's what you get. See, you know, when people love you, they get you what you need.
Yeah.
You sure that's love?
When they love you, they buy you a cowboy hat.
Did that come from wifey though, man? You sure that's love? Yeah, she said.
Yep, I got a Dallas Cowboy hat, got a Dallas Cowboy stocking cap, got a Dallas Cowboy bean. Hey.
Did you say you have a Dallas Cowboy Benz?
Yeah, no, a bean, a little container where you put paper.
Okay. For my office and stuff. I was like, well, all right then.
He meant a garbage can. That's what he really meant. A garbage can was for to drop them Cowboys off in that
Dallas Cowboy shirt, everything.
When you can get a team, you can talk. Go ahead.
I got a team, baby. That won it last year, and I got one that's running it back.
You don't.
I'm still with them.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have a
team. We still with them until they lose. Then he'll pick another one next year.
That's not having a team. That don't count. Never gonna count.
Well, you know, if I'm gonna be a woeful Cowboy fan,
you're not ride or die with nobody. So
okay, but anyway, man, I love to say. But before we go on, though, we do have and Jeremiah, I want to thank you for giving a shout out to my main man Terry. What's up, Terry? I hope you're watching, man, and get well soon, brother. We need you back here on Sports Talk. Yeah, the fellas miss you, man, so it's all good. So, fellas, let's jump right in, man. Let's get this bad fella rolling. And, let's start out, man. Mark and Jeremiah, I need to give the yes let's hear y'all. Give us the status of the Cowboys. You guys had a victory. It was close.
We got a few victories. Go ahead.
Yeah, but they shaky. So Mark, are you worried about your boy Dak right now to start it off?
First, we were supposed to predict they was going to win the Super Bowl. Now I got to be worried about Dak. No, I'm not worried about Dak. Dak's going through whatever he's going through, not having a great time here, but he's a professional. That's stuff to work out. And it's just new territory for him as far as having a defense that's getting the ball back to him and defenses that are scheming with him with the running game, not something they're predicated on. And we got weapons. So I think he'll work on it. He's very professional. So he'll work on it, man. I ain't worried about that.
Okay, so Mark, what do you see good that's happening with the Cowboys right now?
Micah Parsons. He's in your life. That boy fast, man. That's something going to close on you like nobody business, man. And overall, I like the way the defense is playing. The defense is definitely they play opportunistic and number one in the whole league in third downs and getting off the field. That's something we were horrible in. So yeah, I'm cool. Offense can get fixed. That defense travels, baby.
Okay, good. Thank you with that. Now, Jeremiah, you Mike McCarthy. Tell us what you see in the future.
Kill yourself. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
If I'm Mike McCarthy, I don't see nothing. So I can't be Mike McCarthy. What's up, Bella? James, you need to stop all that nonsense you're talking over there. Okay. That's on Facebook. Okay.
Okay. I'll tell you this, JW. If you was coaching the Cowboys, tell me what kind of moves you would be making right now.
We'll run the ball more. You can't run the ball 10 times and expect to have a good running game. Our offense is predicated off our running game. And so we'll run the ball more. And pretty much everything else will fix itself. Our defense is playing good with Michael Parsons. We got our front seven is ready to go. We got Gregory back. We got LA on one side. So we good on defense. It's just right now our offense is predicated off running a ball. And so that's why Dak has been struggling a little bit. But it's going to come around. Zeke's going to get healthy. Other little scat back, he's going to get healthy. We're going to be good. We okay. We fine.
Other little scat back. You talking Pollard?
No, Pollard might be out for the season.
We're in first place. We good.
You in first place?
Jeremiah, you notice other than the little pass interference call they threw on him, which some of them was weak. Overall, your boy is not playing that bad.
Okay.
Number 30.
Brown, Lord.
I just wanted to see his face.
So fellas, who y'all got? Who Dallas got coming up Sunday, right?
We got the Giants. We got the Giants,
the
Cardinals, then we got Washington, and then we got the Beagles.
It looks like a cakewalk to me, huh? Should they be a sweep?
Our toughest test should be the Cardinals.
Oh well, hold on. We're gonna get to that.
Our toughest test.
That should be our toughest test.
Okay.
But these are division games, though.
If we come out and play if we come out and play like we're supposed to, our toughest test to be the Cardinals. But even with that, when you look at top to bottom Cardinals, and you look at receivers to receivers, running game to running game, defense to defense, our edge is the defense. And so, offense pretty much X itself out. Our edge is going to be defense. It's going to be whichever defense get the most turnovers and play the best. That's who's going to win against the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Mark,
nobody afraid of no stinking Cardinals. Go ahead.
Hey, Mark, y'all going to win the East? Now, y'all going to win the East?
Next question. We're
I
not
need this. I need this for the record. I need this for the record.
We're not supposed to dignify that with an answer. All we gotta do is win one more game. We won the East.
Hey, Vance.
Out of the next four, right?
Vance.
Yeah.
You act like we're playing to win the East. We don't play to win the East.
What you playing to try to win to get in the playoffs?
We play to win the Super Bowl, man.
No. Okay, cool.
We still have an opportunity for home field advantage in that first round bye. So we play for.
Okay, cool.
That Cardinals game is in play now.
Okay, well now look here, fellas. I really appreciate the Dallas Cowboy update, and definitely, since there's America's team, we're going to keep an eye on this situation.
You did not feel talking.
Of course, you know.
Hey,
I got this. With the scratchy beard and everything.
I got this. I got my co-host. That's why I'm sitting laying in the cut. But my thing is, I'm gonna move over. Huh? What's that?
I was saying though, for Phil though, if you're going to let him know that the Cowboys have to win out in order for his prediction to be right. I'm just saying. But go ahead.
He said 12 games, so that's it. Now we moving on. Okay, and this is directed to my co-host.
Oh, I'm sorry. He said 12-5. He said 12-5. Right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I need my co-host to give us an update on his Cardinals. It seemed like this past Sunday. Yes, who? That's his boys, the Arizona Cardinals, and according to you, they're going to eventually they're getting ready to play Dallas, which may be the toughest game on the way out. What they say, but Philip, give us an update on the Arizona Cardinals that you were saying that you told me enough was said, and I couldn't even get no prediction out you. I see why.
Well, it's obvious you did not see the follow-up to that, did you?
The follow-up to what?
I'm scratchy.
When I told you that we've got the league right. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, brother. This beard is so soft.
It's coming in. It's coming in now. You look distinguished. You look distinguished. You look distinguished. Go ahead.
See, I'm not going to just paraphrase it. I'm going to reread it to you. We've got the league right where we want them. You've been okey-doked. The Cardinals have set you up. Glad I got the inside info.
Wow.
Was supposed to keep it a secret, but I had to share it because I didn't want you to be fooled. You can thank me later, Vance, at the end of the season, because we set you up with this loss the other night. Well, I am telling you, you better get on my train. I got a train rolling two ways in the NFC, Dallas and Arizona. I am telling you, if you're not picking one of those, we'll see you sitting at home. Okay? It's as simple as that.
Well, let me tell you something.
Your cheating Bucks won't make it because people have got it figured out now. It's a shame that you have analysts all over the network saying you cannot be close to Brady in the fourth quarter because they will automatically always give Brady the calls. So I'm telling you now, people, if you're 9 points up, you got a chance because the officials have gotten slick. It used to be they give Brady a chance throughout the game at times, but everybody caught on to that. So now what do? They say, okay, we'll wait till the fourth quarter, late in. If it's a one-score game, Brady can win it. Yeah, we'll do it. And that's what they do, Vance. But anyway, it's not me saying that. I'm just talking about all the other pundits saying it, Vance.
They helped set it up. They helped set it up for that too.
Phil, I didn't even see the game. I seen there was a pass interference at the goal line.
Right.
I didn't even see the game.
They said, "Oh, we're gonna help get it back."
And the shame is Vance sees the stuff, right? But Vance sees it, but he's gotta act like, well, if I acknowledge it, then I'm going to be a Democrat. No.
Question, Vance.
Let me tell you something, man.
Was that a pass interference on the goal line? Was it a pass interference? Answer the question. No. Okay, next question.
Yeah. Vance and Skip Bayless.
Never mind, Vance. Next question, Vance.
Yeah, Vance and Skip Bayless.
That's all we need to know. You know it wasn't a pass interference. Next question, man. Let's go to the Steph Curry question. Whatever you got. Next question, man.
Did they review it?
They don't review a non-call.
You can review that.
So don't.
I'm gonna tell you like the people say. Look, if that's Tom Brady throwing the pass, it's pass interference.
Absolutely.
Exactly. It's Tom Brady.
He can admit to that.
But look here.
It's a cheat. I don't care how you slice it.
He knows that was a blown call that wasn't made. He knows.
Yeah.
I knows.
I tell you what.
At least be telling him, say, hey man, we got away with one. You can live. We can.
Well,
live
all
with
teams
that.
get. Everybody gets away with a call.
See, that's the thing, Mark. They can't say we got away with one. They can't say we got away with one. They have to say it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
He couldn't even say that right. Just say, yeah, we got away with him.
You know what, man? Y'all keep hating.
Not hating, it's just a fact, man. Stop hiding behind the word hating.
It's a fact that Braden is a drop them dimes with that pass, and they just play ball, man. He just knows how to win. They know how to win. So
refs get together and say no pass interference. Refs get together the flag. They know how to win.
Brady knows how to win if you have officials on your side. Everybody knows that.
No.
But y'all drinking some good haterade, man. When you
no, Vance,
and Mark drinking out of a pitcher. Y'all drinking out of a pitcher.
Y'all hide behind the word hating to think that's going to get you out of the facts.
We call it like it is, Vance. And it goes all the way back to the snow game against Oakland when they tried to take a tuck rule. It goes all the way back to that, and Woodson recovered the fumble, and they said,
yeah.
So it goes far back, brother. And truth is truth, and it is. Don't get me wrong, Brady's a good quarterback. I'm not saying Brady not a good quarterback, but Brady do get some help at some times. He showed up, and it's obvious.
Well, the thing is, it's so obvious. It's so obvious, and you cannot get people to admit it. You know, instead of just saying, "Oh, well, man, we got a break that time." Woo, they should have called that. Yeah. What? It never happened.
It's called integrity. That's what us Dallas Cowboy fans, because you see me posting all the time. Yeah. That should have been a call right there.
Vance them got integrity.
Well, look here, fellas. Okay, well, look here, fellas. We're gonna move on. We're gonna see, hopefully the Cowboys will get there. Hopefully the Cowboys will get there, and because what will happen for them Cowboys. So let's move on. Let me take a quick station break, y'all. If y'all just tuned in, you tuned in to TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with the global reach. You're in the room with y'all with Sports Talk, with Jeremiah, with Mark, with Phil, and Vance. So my next question, guys, I'm gonna move on to this next one. Actually, y'all, I just want to see Jeremiah, would you get your opinion on this COVID situation running rampant here through the NFL, man? Can you tell us? Can you drop some insight on what's going on, man, or what's happening with? It's getting kind of crazy, man. The other day, 37 players tested positive.
It's in NBA too.
It's a mess. It's going around in the NBA. It's going around in the NFL. But the thing is about the NFL that they only got 17 games. The NBA got 86. So if they catch it early, it ain't gonna hurt them. But what's supposed to happen? You got over 26 teams that's fighting for a playoff berth that's still alive. You look at the Cleveland Browns, they got 8 players and their star receiver is one of them that might not be able to play. Only good thing is some of these players that are getting it now are vaccinated. So they might be able to be back where they ain't got to sit out 10 games.
Are we sure they're vaccinated?
Yeah, these are.
Okay, Stephen A.
So, but the thing is, though, what happens if it happened first round of the playoffs, second round of the playoffs, Super Bowl?
Same thing.
Right.
It's gonna be very interesting. If I was an owner, I'd tell my team, hey, we just to be on quarantine for the next 10 weeks. So tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your wife, whatever, you'll see them in 10 weeks because we finna be on lockdown. We're going to the game and back home, back to the hotel. Right now, it's a risky thing. It's crucial.
It is. What do you say, Mark?
I tell you this much: if it's playoffs and Tom Brady gets COVID, they're gonna let him play.
They just might mark
and they're not gonna say nothing.
What about Aaron Rodgers?
They letting Aaron Rodgers walk around without a mask and he ain't vaccinated.
Okay, Mark, back up, Mark. Give me 50 feet. Give me 50 feet.
His team did that. The league ain't gonna do that with Aaron Rodgers. They will do it with Brady.
He's still violating protocol, and they ain't saying a cotton picking thing.
Come on with it, baby. And then you want to add to our COVID situation, Phil?
Rodgers did an interview last night. Didn't have a mask on the first.
Wasn't he? Wasn't that virtual? Wasn't that virtual?
No,
that was virtual. It sounded like it was virtual.
No, that was in person with Lisa Salters.
It sounded like it was. Oh! I thought the post game. I thought the post game was virtual.
Yeah, the post game. No, he did a post game. That was in person.
Well,
Rodgers ain't wearing no mask.
Top us off, Phil. Top us off.
No, I just want to say that I think that it was short-sighted on the league because believe it or not, I'm going to touch point on something that Jeremiah said. I know this league is all about, and the owners are all about making as many dollars as they can, but they should have been proactive on this and said that by the time we hit week 12 or week 14, we're going into the league itself. It's going to go in like the NBA lockdown bubble, you see, because you have to do something to ensure the credibility and the viability of the game. Especially once you've let the sports betting enter into football legally. You have to do everything that you can. And this is one thing the league supposedly prides itself on, is making sure that injury reports and everything are done correctly and all out. Well, if nothing else, the very least you should have done is had something in place to where at least a few weeks out from the regular season, everybody's going to be in a bubble or something to at least try and ensure the integrity of the game.
Okay. Sounds like a winner, man.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a bubble for that.
Yeah, but all the money that's going to be made, think about all the money that you lose if somebody's got a team that's missing so many of their star players all during the time. And, people like, man, it ain't worth it. I go to the Super Bowl parties, but I'm not buying no ticket for the game.
And imagine if you got New England and Dallas in the Super Bowl, or New England and Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. All that money that's going to be made that you risking. Put these jokers on the bubble. Y'all got the money and be done with it. If they trust me, they're not going to be in that hotel long, because if they get put out week 1, they gone home anyhow. It's not like it's a 7-game series. It's one and done.
Yeah, the expense for the NFL when you look at it and what they made, I mean, goodness gracious, they're the most profitable situation you could run into. Doing something like that, you know, it would be a mere drop in the bucket for what the outcome would be.
Right. Plus, they're not going to be in a bubble. They could just bubble them in their local towns. I would say do it where a team is in their hometown area where they're kind of in a bubble situation, hotel.
No, I'm not saying everybody has to go to one point.
Right, right.
That you got to be able to.
I'm bringing that up.
You got to be able to sequester the team and limit all exposure, outside exposure that they shouldn't have.
I wouldn't be surprised if the team do that when it gets to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the guys just take the initiative and do it.
But again, this is all things that have to be worked in conjunction with the Players Association.
Right.
See, and these things aren't just, you know.
Right. No, I know that process, but I think they'll agree to it. I think both sides will agree to that.
Okay, fellas, let me take a quick station break, man, and then we're gonna move on to our first segment of the night, which is we're gonna move it on and two dogs. You get ready to come with just a doggone minute for us. But right now, if you just tune in to TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with the global reach. I want to give a shout out to Hops. What's up, Hops? And also Bella in the house, man. Who else y'all see, fellas?
Hey, Bella.
Yeah. So we appreciate y'all tuning in and doing your thing for us and checking us out on Sports Talk. So right now, y'all, we'll move into our first segment of the night. And it's a segment that we call Just a Doggone Minute. And it's produced and hosted by our main man, the Two Dogs Sports Talk out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Jeremiah, just a doggone minute.
What's up, everybody? Just a doggone minute. I just want to say congratulations, Steph Curry, for breaking the three-point record tonight with Ray Allen. Ray Allen was there tonight. Reggie Miller, whole nine. You know, they did their thing. You know, but this is my doggone minute. Georgia Southern beat Carver Theology School or whatever it was, 133-15. This is the women's game. 133-15.
What was the spread?
That's a little bit ridiculous. You know, the coach should have thrown the white flag, something, told him to do a running clock, something. You know, when did they score? Did they not score until the fourth quarter? So that means it was 110-0. You know, that's just ridiculous. How would you put your girls' basketball team up against Georgia Southern and you know they're not that good? I went back and looked at their record. They got blown out every game except one that they won against the same team every year. So that team just as strong, just as bad as them. But they coach have enough sense not to put them against somebody like Georgia Southern that's way better than them. They get blown out by 30, 40 points every game. You couldn't tell the ref, hey, ref, we ain't coming back out after halftime. We done.
You can't quit.
Whatever, because you can be doing more damage to them by going ahead and play than say, hey, you at the teaching moment. I'm just teaching y'all, you gotta learn how to surrender. You can't fight every battle. You got to learn how to just surrender in life. When you get out here in this real world, you can't attack everything and keep going. You losing money left and right, and you're going to keep losing money? No, you're going to say, I quit. Well, we losing money right now, and so we're going to say we quit. That is just downright ridiculous. A coach, a rep, somebody should have stepped in. They 133-15, man. They got big.
Somebody stepping in like a fight, like they supposed to step in like a fight.
They got beat by 118 points.
Yeah, that's a whooping.
And these are college kids. Come on, man. For real?
That's money, man. That's more money for the program.
That's what it is. It's the money.
Whatever. I don't care if it is the money. Your program just been in existence 3 years, 4 years, and you're gonna put against a team that's been in existence for I don't know how long, and you're getting beat by some points by the teams that's in your league. Teams that's in their league by 40-some points. You play somebody that's in D1 or NAI, man. I'd be doggone, just a doggone minute. They need to be embarrassed. The coaches, the refs, the clock people.
What the refs do?
The clock people, when they call timeout, he could have ran the clock at least an extra 10 seconds. Say, oops, I forgot something.
The person that turned the lights on.
You know, hey, fake like you have electricity problems and the lights go out. Something. Make an effort to do something. I'm done. Hey,
tell us how you really
done.
Well, Jeff, I want to thank you for that. Just a doggone minute, and that's very, very, very exciting news. Hey, sometimes you gotta take it on the chin and get back for the next.
Fake an injury. All your players fake an injury. Hey, we all gonna go down. On the count of
no, they're competitors.
Do a Martin. On count of three. When they was gonna be by them girl on count of three, we all gonna fake an injury.
That was a good episode. Well, I'm gonna move on, man, and it's another update time. Update time. Co-host.
Yes, sir.
Can I get an update? You know where I'm going. We're gonna move on to the NBA. I will have a question also for Jeremiah. Brought up Steph Curry. Like I said, congratulations on him. But we're gonna come back to Steph. But right now, let's talk about them Lakers. Let's talk about that purple and gold. You and Mark. Give me the latest status on them Lakers, man, and LeBron James. What do you see, Phil?
Westbrook. It's Westbrook.
Look, I think we all know that there's a reason they have in-season trades, right? So the Lakers are going to make some. They won't be the ones you are wanting, but the Lakers are going to make some. And the thing is, the Lakers are fine. They're rolling around in the 6 or 7 spot right now, right? 6, 7. But they'll be just fine. And as far as King James, you better ask somebody. King James is balling.
Yeah, he made a couple shots and flexing every time he make a shot. He flexed.
Let me tell you the funniest part about this. This guy's in his 19th season, and you got
36, almost 37 years old.
You got people thinking that they're running an embarrassment game, saying LeBron ain't the best player in the league. He ain't the best player in the league now. He top 3, he top 5, but he ain't the best player in the league. Well, he's in his 19th season. Excuse me. I think I can pull somebody's name up right now. And I'd be willing to bet 7 seasons prior to that. And matter of fact, I'm going to stretch it to 9. They were saying he ain't the best player in the league. But the whole point is that with what this dude is doing, only 2 people in the league have more mileage on their bodies in the NBA, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Karl Malone, who happen to be the number 1 and number 2 scoring leaders in the league.
Not for long.
And people are thinking that they're coming up with some kind of rocket science statement saying, well, LeBron James ain't the best player in the league now. What? Why? He shouldn't even be in the top 100 now.
But Kareem sure wasn't.
So I'm just sitting up here saying, y'all better ask somebody about how bad this man is when you want to bring up his name.
Sounding like no Stephen A.
Somebody, you know, because I already told you who was the best Chicago Bull player, Vance. hey, Mark, are you still there?
I'm here.
Let me tell you how I hit Vance with the best Chicago Bull player. You know, he had that little fake Jordan poster behind him the other week, right? So his claim to fame, which they always say, is the three-peat that Jordan has. And like I told him, I've already seen it done better. Bill Russell did a quadruple peat. Why are you bringing Bill Russell in? This is between LeBron James and Michael Jordan. So I said, well, and so he goes and I said, well, Michael Jordan wasn't even the best player on the Bulls. And he said he was. And I said, he wasn't. He said, why? I said, I can tell you who was the best player on the Bulls. Because Jordan tried, and did what? Scored 63 points once in the playoffs against the Celtics, but always got beat down. Always got beat down until his savior came. That savior came in the name of Scottie Pippen. And now, I will tell you this. Who got a three-peat with Jordan? Scottie Pippen. Who ended up taking the Bulls on the deepest run in the playoffs, winning 55 games the next year after the 57 they had won the year before Jordan, and got them just to the NBA Finals? Scottie Pippen. And you know what that said? Scottie Pippen took his teams deeper without Jordan than Jordan did anything before Pippen came. Because Jordan didn't do what? Win anything until Pippen, his savior, came.
Didn't have Phil Jackson in the early years.
Okay.
Pippen the savior.
Pippen still had Phil Jackson.
But stop. But Mark, come on. I want you to add your piece in. Mark, add your piece in about the Lakers and help us out. And then follow it up. And then from there, Mark, roll right in to our second favorite segment of the night. Is a segment what we call, y'all, Mark's Rant. So, Mark, because we gonna move this conversation from and maybe we'll touch it in the free for all.
Horace Grant was in that three-peat. Horace Grant was in that three-peat. You better give Horace Grant some love, man. You better give Horace Grant some love, man.
See, Jeremiah, you see that?
You better show some respect. You better put some respect on Horace Grant name.
Horace Grant. Mark, go ahead, man. Go and make your little piece about the Lakers, and then roll right on in.
What Lakers is Bron and them, man? What I said, I told you it's Bron and them. Bron doing this job, man. He doing this thing. He carrying the load because these other guys can't carry the load worth a damn. So it's Bron and them. He's still doing his job at 36, about to be 37 years old, dunking on fools and having fun doing it. So yeah, he can flex his muscles whenever he wants to, Vance. You over there looking at him. And you see he got the new wall thing where you can, work out too. So of course he flexes. So speaking of basketball, as I'm here, you hear me, I'm in the halls of my school that I coach at. Coaching high school basketball, you parents need to have straight up your tails beat. I promise I wasn't gonna curse, but you know what I mean. I'm sick and tired of y'all. I'm sick and tired. This is serious, man. You people are. I get that you love your babies. Let your babies grow up to be young men or young women in the girls' side. This is ridiculous, man. Every little bit. I'm making a decision. I'm about to play a team. I'm coaching JV, but I'm about to play a team, or two teams that got kids good enough and tall enough to actually play varsity in school. And I sub out. I tell the kid front with him, no delusion. Just I'm gonna go with taller guy, and he plays the low post area. So I'm gonna go with a more taller, athletic guy for the term. But it's still saying he playing his minutes. Now, all of a sudden, I got an email from his dad that got 4 paragraphs. You think I read that BS? Him complain? I could tell in the beginning he's complaining about me sitting him down. Man, if you don't shut up and shut your fat tail up and go somewhere. I used to coach soccer. I used to coach baseball. You coach baseball, then you shape like a baseball with legs. Let me do my job. Their son's having fun. The kids having a good time together and we're winning games. And you got the nerve to leave me a message. I found out earlier when I was talking to one of the other kids about it. One of his friends, he said they played on the AAU team, and the AAU team didn't pick his friend because of his dad. They didn't want to deal with his dad. You people don't understand how much you're embarrassing your kids. You're embarrassed. Do you think this helps? And I'm gonna tell you what's really sad, what pisses me off, and I'm seriously pissed. One of my homeboys back home in DC, guy who's coached college ball, coached at Morgan State, coached at Georgetown, is coaching high school ball. And you got parents acting up, wanting him to do things his way. I even got a well-known comic whose son was on the team, and he just, and the kid was playing, and he talked about him like a dog all on Facebook. And then just the latest thing that happened to him, that these parents got together and assaulted him, jumped the man. He's turned the program around to basketball and had them playing better than they played in years. And because he ain't kissing y'all behind and doing it the way you want to, y'all gonna jump him like cowards? Over some high school basketball, your kid ain't getting recruited by nobody?
We're gonna be on TikTok.
And y'all don't, I'm straight up serious. I'm straight up serious, man. Y'all don't stop this, man. I'm gonna say this last time I get there. If you got to tell your coach, if you got to tell your son's coach be good, then he ain't no damn good. Because if he ain't made the coach see it, that's all there is to it. I'm done, man.
Mark gonna be on TikTok. Coach fights fan.
I ain't fighting nobody. I'm not gonna fight nobody. They're gonna attack me, and I'm gonna crack them inside the head. Fan tried to attack coach, and it didn't work out.
Well, Mark, man, we thank you for that rant, man. And hey, man, parents can be a little crazy out there, man. And they
can be.
Boy, they out there pushing their kid. They're trying to live vicariously through their kid out there. So, hey, Mark,
you see the mom that telling that girl to hit that girl that knocked her down, and now they all getting assault charges and stuff like that.
Wow,
gotta be Corey Benjamin's daughter.
Well, hey, man, these are the times. These are the times, man. So everybody taking it. Everybody make their kids want to make it to the league and get these endorsements. All they see is ching, 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 ching.
Well, and Vance, here's the funny thing: the parents are our generation. Where did they learn this from? Our parents didn't do this.
Yeah, you're right.
So where you learned this from?
But they tell you if you ain't good enough to play, then oh well. You gotta get.
Whoa. Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say, Mark, you look younger than me. I was gonna say. All right, yeah.
I know. I look 24, but I'm 54.
You look. But anyway, hey, Mark, we'd like to once again thank you for that rant, man. Once again, you always bring it. And y'all, we're gonna keep this moving, rolling, and so we can get to our what we call free for all. But before we get to it, one of our cast members is out and he's recovering. But it's always good to have my co-host who can step right in and fill it up for us. So our first segment that we usually have is called Outside the Box with T-Rex. But y'all, we're going to be outside the box with my main man, Mr. Philip Townsend. Philip, what's happening outside the box?
Hey, I'm going to make it.
Do we need to take a nap first? I'm going
to make it short and sweet because Jeremiah doesn't have that much time. And I really don't have that much to say. Short. You know me. But I give my claps to all of you groups, all of you organizations. You know who you are. who have been all behind SB 8, Texas abortion law. Yeah. Okay. You want to be that pro-lifer person, but you're really not. Can't get more faith than you. And you know how I know? Because the very person that you want to make someone carry full term, be it they be an 11-year-old, raped, or through incest, without any ability to get anything done, you want to send them to the back alleys. You want to kill off people because that's exactly what you're going to do without them getting the right medical care. But I'm going to get back to showing you how you really don't care about life. See, this isn't about life, and I'm going to tell you what it's about in the end. You want to set up and make, like I said, a woman carry a fetus full term and not provide her the medical care that she needs. You're not going to have those resources readily available to her. And you know that life that you wanted so badly to see come to fruition? Guess what? When that life is born, you're not going to be there to see that they get the continued resources they need to become a productive citizen in the US. No, you're going to leave them with the possibilities of being a cast out at some type of reform situation, because so many of them aren't going to have the ability to get into a loving home. So you're going to subject them to the normal abuses that come in these type of situations, in state provided situations. See, but you still aren't wanting to do things that are going to be there to sustain them for life. No special measures, no special resources. You're really going to leave them out there floating, just floating freelessly in space, so to speak. But yeah, but you're for life, you know, but you prove that you aren't for life just by not offering those sustained resources. And the very people that are backing all of these things are the very people that vote down every single bill that comes up that will provide assistance for these very people that they claim they're pro-life for. You know what you are pro about? You're pro for keeping women down. You're pro for wanting to control a woman. That's what you're pro about. You don't care one single bit about what happens with that child when they're out here in society. No, you don't. Because if you did, you'd be making sure that all the provisions were there for them to have a fruitful and productive life. So you just keep on with your little happiness that you are controlling women, because that's all you're here to do. You know, it's that old thing of where, let's face it, you know, women had always been what? Property. And that's all you're doing is keeping this and continuing it by having a weak Supreme Court set up and not have the, I can't say that word, but not having the wherewithal to rightfully do what they needed to do to shoot down this and not circumvent something that's been certified law for quite some time, for 50 years. But anyway, that's me. I don't have much to say, and I'm not going to rant about anything all night.
Yeah, that wasn't very long.
Well, co-host, we appreciate you ranting. We appreciate you stepping up.
Right. If he's gonna take over for Terry, he gotta do it like Terry.
Excuse me, I was less than 2 minutes.
Terry is 10 seconds. You gotta do it like Terry.
That's right.
You're gonna take over for Terry.
That segment,
I know it's written in there 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. But that was hey, we appreciate it. We appreciate you stepping in for our main man, T-Rex, and being outside the box. It was an excellent outside the box, man. And yeah, that abortion law is something else, man. I just don't get them, man. So like I said, this could be a great debate further and further, y'all. But I want to again thank you, co-host. I want to thank Mark, and I want to thank Jeremiah. All three of those segments were excellent, man. You guys always bring it and come through. So, make a quick station break. You can tune in the room on TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach. We're going to move quickly to our free for all. And this is a segment, y'all, that we're going to bring up any topic. It can be one we have been talking about or one we haven't. We can bring up something new, old. And so, fellas, the floor is open. But I do want to say, Mark, about you and these parents, man. I just want to say I wish you all the luck, man. And just hang in there, brother. Get you a bullhorn, get you a bat.
Be like Joe Clark, huh?
Joe Clark, man, and gonna lean on you, brother. But my thing is, bro, I salute you for working with the young people because they need it, and they need a role model. And brother, I'm glad you stepped up.
I appreciate it, man.
I really do.
And the thing is, thank you. And the thing is about it too is that the kids, we have a good relationship. We have a good thing happening. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, parents come from outside. You don't even know. But I already know that this parent is like that. So, and for me, man, I don't even care, man. They can talk all the time. They want to say what they want. They're not gonna move me. They're not gonna change what's going on. And they just gonna be mad. Boy ain't 6 feet tall playing power forward center. Where you going?
Mm-mm.
He play hard though. He plays hard. I can use him at this level.
Well, like I said, man, good luck to you, man, and keep us updated every time we come on, man. I want to hear an update on your boys and how y'all progressing. And
Mark, I'm still saying the numbers. I just did the metrics on that, Mark, and the numbers say a lot of students, a lot of parents complaining about women. So if everybody is pointing one direction,
Coach Carter,
and you're pointing like this, your thumb is pointing back at you.
Right. So I put like this.
No.
I put like this. We're 6-2.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Phil, are you ready to admit that Cam Newton be on the bench or retire?
No, and you know why? Because here's
Are you 64% ready?
65%, Mark. See, because you and Mark, I've already told you, I'm not going to let you all change the narrative on this. All I told you before, don't try to pin me as the Cam Newton guy. I pinned you on the fact that I told you what he hit and what would be good percentage-wise. And his 65% is good. Now,
he's still not accurate quarterback.
65%, Mark, is the average for quarterbacks if you factor in all of them together. You got to remember, Mark, only Kyler Murray and maybe one other person is going to be in the 70s now. Yeah.
The man got benched again by the Carolina Panthers.
Again.
You want to say the man is accurate for real?
Again, did you've never heard me say Cam Newton and accuracy. You heard me say Cam Newton and 65%. And 65% is the league average on accuracy. So it's not Phil Townsend saying it.
Okay, he's not below his average of completion is not below the league average. Okay, all right.
When were we talking about Cam Newton in this? Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm saying you're saying Cam Newton.
Yeah.
percentage
See, that was last season.
Completion percentage is not below the league average. Okay, I'll give you that.
See, I don't know what he's doing this year, because if you will remember, and I'm sure we can go back through the tapes, because I happen to know that there's one guy sitting here on this dais tonight that said Cam Newton shouldn't even play this season. Oh, who would that be? My goodness gracious. I ain't saying nothing but, whoa, that thumb is pointing at me. I'm the one who said he should not be playing this season. So you think I'm concerned about Cam Newton getting set on the bench 2 times? All I did was prove my point on the 65%. I ain't caring about nothing else.
I care about your inefficiencies of your quarterback with that cardinal on his helmet.
With the cardinal, he's the most efficient quarterback in the league.
Crazy, too small, man. He ain't gonna make it.
Okay, Vance, this is what I'm laughing at Vance.
That's his problem.
Vance, let me show you just how I even said, matter of fact, let me see if I'm Vance.
I'm telling you.
Pull this up.
Kyler gonna have problems.
Right
here. Have problems.
Here it is.
He gonna have problems.
Somebody that said to me, QB is too small, won't win it all. Right? This is what the person said. I got a text from Drew Brees, said he crazy. Russell Wilson texted me this morning, said, who is that fool? And I sat up there and said, oh, Vance must not know that they're just right there with Kyler Murray and they got Super Bowls. I'm sorry. Oh, so I did have to tell Vance, you know what? Vance, I will watch, since you said, okay, watch. I said, I will watch along with all of the tall QBs that have never and will never win a Super Bowl. So I'm sorry. At what height is it that you win a Super Bowl, Vance? Because there's more tall quarterbacks been in the league that haven't won Super Bowls than short people.
There's more tall quarterbacks that made it. Hey, but anyway,
it's been more tall quarterbacks that have not made it.
We're talking Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray.
Oh, okay, so you're talking Kyler Murray, but you said short.
Why?
Too small. And I'm telling you, small quarterbacks have won Super Bowl. And Vance, Vance, and tall quarterbacks have lost Super Bowls. So
we're talking Kyler Murray. I'm talking about Mr. Murray.
And I'm telling you,
Kyler Murray is shorter than his shortest quarterback.
If he hasn't won one, you think Kyler Murray's going to make up for all the deficiencies on the team? Do you think that tall quarterback Tom Brady won the Super Bowls by himself? Do you think that? Really?
All I'm saying is Kyler's too small when it comes to the crowd. He ain't gonna take him to the Super Bowl. He ain't gonna win it.
Man,
I said as much.
Kyler's play will lead a team there. It's about getting a good enough team around him. The same way that people said Russell Wilson wouldn't win. Guess what?
Do we have a good enough team around him this year? Does he have a good enough team around him now?
Who?
Kyler.
He got a couple of things that got to get squared away, but they'll be there.
Well, I tell you this much about Kyler Murray. His lack of height is not causing any problems for him right now.
Yeah,
it's not causing any problems.
It did last game.
It did. You're wrong. No. Tom Brady gets more passes back down than Kyler Murray.
Shut up, man. I'm not telling you. You don't have to be back down if you're throwing it away. Go ahead, Mark. Let me hear what you say.
It wasn't lack of height to why they lost that game. They lost that game because they outplayed Arizona game. I didn't see much, but I can tell. I mean, look at Cooper Kupp. I mean, that dude's killing him.
I watched the game. I watched the game. Look, the Rams played a flawless game. They played the best they could possibly play. The Cardinals defense didn't show up. Their running game didn't show up. And so Vance, see, this is what Vance doesn't understand. Vance doesn't understand the metrics of team. You see what I'm saying? And
didn't show up.
The play behind
him and DeAndre Hopkins has to get back on in sync. The times that they was off, they didn't get out of sync. You seen it yesterday.
Well, you hit it on the head.
And once they get back in sync.
But Jeremiah, that's my point with why I tell you all that Dallas or the Cardinals will be the it. The only reason that there's not a Dak problem, the reason that the Dallas Cowboys look the way they do is because Dak's receivers have all been out at different parts of the time when he's been playing with them. Once they all get healthy, get back, that will be fine. But it will not be fine until they decide that they aren't going to play Zeke anymore and get him healthy. And when they decide that running game, that isn't a problem if Zeke is healthy. The running game wasn't a problem when Zeke was healthy. Kellen Moore was the problem when Zeke was healthy.
Kellen Moore is still the problem because he don't run the ball.
Kellen Moore doesn't want to run the ball. He wants that ball firing when they should be passing. He wants to be passing when they should be running the ball.
What about Dak audibling out? I think Dak's audibling out some running plays.
That can be too. Dak
ain't running audibling all out of run plays. No, sir.
They said
he ain't calling the audible for them to run.
They made the comment that they'll call a run play and Dak will audible out that run play. That has
but you know why? When Dak has called an audible, guess what? Because the box wasn't right.
Well, I tell you what, he ain't called no audible for a run.
On what?
He never audibled into a run.
Back.
Not if he has not that many.
Kellen Moore gets happy. The run game will start going, and then Kellen Moore get happy and he'll start calling pass plays. And you got to understand, their offense is predicated off the run game. A good run game, as like the Kansas City Chiefs. People used to think, well, no, Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball all over the place. No. It was that run game. That run game of Allaire, and they was doing reverses to him. That opened up that pass game where they can get big. People want to knock the run game. They better understand. Aaron Rodgers is a bad man, but with Jones back there and he got a running game, that makes that offense even better because they got a run game.
No,
I don't mind him passing. He need to pass more to CeeDee Lamb.
That offense.
There you go, right? There you go.
That offense is a Green Bay rolling because of that other big old 250-pound back.
Dylan or Aaron?
Dylan. They got a 1-2 punch.
No. Well, they got a 1-1 punch. They got a 1-1 punch.
That run game is what's helping Aaron.
Yeah. No.
When you take that running game away from Aaron Rodgers, they're gonna be good, but they're not gonna be that effective.
Look, it's a 1-1 running game that Aaron had, and Dallas is in the same boat. They got a 1-1, and when Zeke gets back healthy, if they play it smart, it's gonna be on. But as I was saying about Vance.
Every team that's up there that's winning has a good run game. Why? Look at Buffalo.
Terrible now.
Josh Allen started running the ball, even though he's the leading rusher and should be the running back, the leading rusher. But
they don't run the ball though.
But that's not Josh Allen calling that.
No, that's the coach, and that's the coach. You gotta have a good running game. Every team that is winning has a good running game. And people want to knock and say we need to pass the ball all over the field. No. No team that don't have a decent running game has won the Super Bowl. Even with last year, they had a running game.
Look, all the teams that are worth anything has somebody from OU on them right now. I can tell you right now. Look at them.
I knew you were gonna say that too.
You knew I was gonna say that? They got that's worth anything.
So that's C.D. Lamb. C.D. Lamb. Don't say it.
You from Baltimore.
You better have them Bama players.
Baltimore's issue is that they don't have a running game. They don't have a running game.
Well, you know, look, Baltimore's running game got dust. You couldn't lose any more people in the running back area than Baltimore Ravens have.
Besides, they need a number one receiver, but they ain't got no running game.
You know.
The Vikings won last week that they almost lost because Cook came back and ran like crazy. Why do you think the Titans ain't doing nothing? They don't have a running game until King.
They got them two running backs that came out. They both.
That dude backing them up.
Man,
backing up Derrick Henry.
Titans don't have no running game now.
Yeah, they got two. They got it run back in. There's two backups.
Coach can get Wentz from stopping Winston when it gets crucial in the game. They'll be winning. They got a heck of a running game, but Wentz keep Winston at the end of the game and losing the game.
Look.
I tell you what. That's what we're gonna get. That's what we're gonna get your Cardinals, Phil. Is the Cardinals got two games? They're gonna lose to us, and they're gonna lose to the Colts.
And that only helps me, Mark.
Got nothing to say on that.
No, I just told you. That only helps me. Because guess what? I'm the one who said Dallas will win at least 12 games this season.
You're right.
So any wins Dallas get, that's good for me.
Yeah,
there's three wins on the table.
The Cardinals.
They're still going to be in the playoffs. See, my team's going to be there. I'm telling you, if you don't bet on the teams I pick, loser.
Well, you can pick Dallas all you want to.
Okay.
Well, you picking Dallas too. You just doing it under your breath. Yes, you are.
I'm waiting for it to happen, Mark. It's gonna happen, baby. It's gonna happen.
Look, you know what? Yeah. See, I can see right now. I'm gonna use this Texas SB 8 law, and I'm gonna call up right now and go tell some people. Yeah, I saw Vance Bradford taxiing somebody in his Cadillac. So he might not be taking them to the abortion clinic, but he taking them to meet somebody. I know it. Get my 10,000 right there.
Get your 10 and tell it on folks. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, 10,000 for telling on folks.
Telling on folks.
See, what you gonna do is get somebody killed.
Yeah.
See, that's what you gonna do. That's gonna get somebody killed.
I ain't know they were doing that. Wow.
Yeah, you got a $10,000 bounty. But this is why you know what? Now you know I'm not religious, but I will tell you this is why you know there's a God. Because I said, Lord, let them go ahead and pass that because I cannot wait until somebody uses the same thing that the Supreme Court was too cowardice to stop with Texas on the assault weapons. Gavin Newsom of California didn't wait a day to say that we are reviewing using Texas's law for California gun reform. See, now you about to piss off the very same people that were for all this Texas stuff around the U.S. They're going to be the same ones going to be all super mad when California does this type of thing. say, and you opened a can of worms, scary Supreme Court, when you did that thing. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot, because how you going to set up and deny it? It's just like when you get into these people wanting to plead executive privilege. Well, every court in the nation keeps turning down the guy you say you have executive privilege for. If they turning him down, what do you think your chances are? Nothing.
So they gonna snatch medals, man? Are they gonna get him, man? They need to get him, man. Medals? They gonna get medals?
Oh, look, I tell everybody, Merrick Garland would be an outstanding Supreme Court justice, but he's a piece of crap as far as it goes as being the head man of the Justice Department. This is the slowest moving guy in the land. He's going to stop all the progress that could be made before the Democratic lawmakers can. He's holding everything up. Even the Republicans were saying, what are he waiting 22 days to make a decision on Steve Bannon for? That's an overnight situation.
Yeah.
See, and Meadows, he did at least work for the president. You see what I'm saying? The thing is, he worked for him, but you can't work for him, then go to write a book and tell everything about it. You can't do interviews and tell everything about it. And you can't give up all kind of text and notes to a congressional committee and then say, you want to claim executive privilege because somebody is threatening you that used to be your boss.
Right.
All I say is I just hope they put him next to somebody good in his cell. And you know what I mean.
Hey, look here, I can stay all night, but Jeremiah got to go.
Jeremiah, well, you know Jeremiah said I wasn't going to talk much.
Yeah, man, it was good though.
You had to go.
You didn't talk much.
Well, fellas, I'm glad we came together, man, and we had some good talk, man. Like I said, excellent segments, excellent, man. So, well, until next Tuesday, y'all, we gonna see what's happening. We're gonna see what these Cowboys do this. Well, who they playing? New York Giants this week.
Terry, get well because I'm tired of Jeremiah making faces every time he thinks I'm going to start talking.
We play the New York Midgets.
We're gonna have
midgets.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna have a tough time. We're gonna have a tough time because Daniel Jones ain't gonna be available because you know how he likes to throw to the other team. And,
well, Net gonna step in and dust y'all off this week. So
yeah, I feel your hate. Anyway,
all right, Vance.
Look for my son.
Jeremiah, because I sure did have something for you on one of your questions. Jeremiah, you gonna ever give me your call-in number? Jeremiah won't give me the call-in number.
918-856-3873.
See how you say it real fast.
It to me. He loves saying it so fast because he like that field is so slow. He ain't never.
918.
Wait, I ain't even in.
856.
Told it, I ain't even in. You know I'm slow when it comes to this kind of tech stuff.
Okay, well, once you get ready, then we'll let Mark shout out. What about his kids?
I was gonna shout my son playing at Panhandle State, so he'll be playing on Oklahoma soil.
And I told you what you need to make sure you have him do.
No, I didn't see it. What'd you say?
You didn't see my text?
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
I can't repeat it on here.
Okay, I'll look for it.
Look at the thread.
And then on ESPN Plus on Saturday, ESPN Plus, they'll be playing New Mexico State.
Mark, every time you come up with something you want us to watch, it's some kind of thing you got to pay.
Not ESPN. Well, you do. Yeah, you do have to play ESPN Plus.
You know, Mark,
what time on ESPN Plus?
You know,
Mark sent us a text.
Pay a few dollars.
What time, Mark? Hey, Mark, what time?
Text, I tried to log in.
I'll find a time.
Where's your money?
Because I got to watch Deion Sanders. Them, that game done sold out. They sold out and opened was 1,000 standing room only tickets for $40.
Where?
In the Georgia Dome, Jackson State, the cricket championship game between the SWAC and the MEAC.
And Deion made it.
Yeah, Deion
no,
the
they
SWAC.
won 7. They won like 8 in a row.
They playing at the Georgia Dome at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
No, who are they playing against?
Oh, North Carolina State, I think. North Carolina
AT&T.
Let me go to it. Hold on.
A&T, I mean AT&T. North Carolina A&T.
Yeah, them too.
Well, I tell you what, you know, Deion said, because they said, Deion, we got a lower classification team that you should play. And he said who? They said Langston University. Deion said, we'll play North Carolina A&T.
Yeah, no, that's right. They don't want to face
They don't want them L's up.
Yeah, they sure don't.
Them L's up. I'm gonna tell you something. That basketball team is looking like some crap. They ain't won a game, Phil.
Really?
They ain't won a game.
That's a shame because when they were being cricket, they were winning all left and right.
Yeah, it's South Carolina State.
Well, yeah.
They playing South Carolina State.
South Carolina State.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting, Mark.
Speaking of South Carolina, you know,
Spencer Rattler
is going to South Carolina.
Yeah, Stotner's going.
Who?
The tight end. You tight end going.
He going to South Carolina too?
Yeah.
South Carolina?
He and Spencer Rattler both.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Well, hey, they supposed to get a taste of the SEC.
Yeah. But that'll be good for Spencer Rattler. You know why? Because he's going to be he'll be able to get a good evaluation on that because it'll be like, hey, I went to a sorry team and we played in the SEC.
Right. Exactly. All right, y'all.
They still saying he'll be a draft pick, but
all right, Joe. We can get out.
All right, peace out.
Do our thing.
Yeah, he's an armed talent. All right, Mark. Peace.
All right, y'all. See y'all. Peace.
All right, Jeremiah. It's the Dizzle.
Yes, sir. We're going to wrap it up, man.
Yeah, I was like, shit. Oh, we're not on, are we? I'm just.
Yeah, we are. I'm going to see if I.